Welcome to today's practice. Thank you for joining me once again here at TYL. Be sure to grab yourself a mat and let's get started. Today we are going to start down on our backs. So just roll down one vertebrae at a time, slowly. Palms facing up, legs as wide as the mat. Take a deep breath in through the nose, and deeply out through the nose. Rest the body down to its core into the mat. Close the eyes. And we'll just begin to set an intention for our practice today. Letting go of what no longer serves you. Truly allowing and bringing in everything you need during this practice. Long, deep breaths in through the nose and deeply out through the nose. Keep that breath throughout this practice. When you're ready, slowly bring your knees into your chest. Wrap your arms around, interlacing the fingers if it's available for you. Adjusting the spine or the back wherever it's needed. Slowly begin to rock side to side, allowing the spine and the mat to connect. Keep the shoulders grounded down. Remember that deep breath in through the nose, out through the nose. And extend the arms out into a T. As you inhale and then exhale, allow the knees to fall over to the left side. Stacked one on top of the other, and bringing the gaze over to the right. Eyes are closed, and bringing the breath back to the body. With the eyes still closed, bring this head back to center. Bring the knees back to center. Hug them back into your chest, wrapping the arms around, interlacing the fingers, adjusting the neck and the spine. Shoulders are deeply into the mat, into the earth's core. Deep breath here. Hug the knees tighter into the chest. Feel the hips stretching. Feel the bottom of the spine lifting up gently. Honoring the body, not pressing, just a little love. Bring the arms out into a T once again. Allow the knees to fall over to the right side. Allowing them to stack on top of each other and then bringing the gaze over the left shoulder. And once again, bring the breath back. Long, deep breaths in through the nose, out through the nose. Really feeling the connection with the stretch, the body, the breath. Allowing the knees to be stacked and floating over on the out breath. If you're feeling any resistance here, keep the shoulders down on the mat. You can grab a block if you need. Place in between the knees or underneath the knees. Wherever it's available for you, allow you to honor the body with each movement and with each breath. Beautiful. Bring the head back to center. Eyes are still closed. Bring the knees back to center. Hugging the knees back in once again. Adjusting the back of the head. The spine is still straight. Tailbone is reaching towards the earth. Both shoulders. Hugging the knees back in tightly. And from here, keep the right knee tucked in. Extend the left leg out. And really bring that knee into the chest, hugging it in, but still engaging through that left foot. Toes are pointing towards the ceiling. Shoulders are deep into the mat. Engaging both sides of the body in different directions, allowing the energy to flow all the way through on the out breath. Once again, deep breath in through the nose. Exhale out the nose. Allowing the earth's core to center your body into the mat. Relaxing every bit of stretch on the out breath. Honoring your body and make sure you are not pulling too hard. Feel the tension anywhere in the body and breathe in there. Beautiful. Inhale, switch sides. So extend the right leg out. Bring the left knee into the chest, all the way into heart center. Once again, adjust the head if you need to. Shoulders are flat down on the mat. Toes are pointing up. Leg is engaged, so the hips are down through the mat. And we're just hugging in that knee here. Allowing the breath to go through every body part, every cell, activating through anything, releasing anything that's no longer serving us. This is your time to release and to feel. Use the breath to send it to any tight points in the body. Beautiful. Release the leg. We'll gently roll over onto the right side. Press ourselves up to a seated position. And coming into a cat-cow, so fluid movements here. Just want to make sure that the wrist is over, the shoulder is over the wrist on both sides. Fingers are spread wide here, so we can feel the tops of our feet on the mat. We also have our hips right over our knees, and just begin to round the spine, drop the belly, lift the gaze. Open up the heart here. Exhale, press the earth away. Tuck the toes if you need to. Really pressing, feeling that spinal stretch. Inhale, drop the belly. Open up the heart, lift the gaze. Exhale, round the spine, tuck the toes, press the earth away. Inhale. Bring the gaze all the way up, opening up the heart, dropping the belly, lifting the tailbone, pressing into the earth at the tops of the feet. Exhale, round the spine, tuck the toes, really stretching there. 2 more, untuck the toes, drop the belly, lift the gaze, open up the heart. Exhale, tuck the toes, pressing the earth away. Inhale, last one, drop the belly, lift the gaze. And just allow the body to move into circles, allowing the hips to float around, starting with the left side. Fluid movement in the spine, so whatever your body needs here. Go back around to the other side. Back to the middle. Bring the fingertips out, stretching those arms, bringing the forehead down towards the mat. Breathe here. And fluidly bring it all the way back up. And check your engagement here. Make sure that you're even. Fingers are spread wide. Shoulders are right over the wrist. And from here, we're going to tuck the toes, lift the hips up and back, and keep a deep bend in the knees. So here we want to make sure that our chest is coming towards the top of the thighs. And then slowly begin to engage the bottoms of the feet down towards the earth. Stretch it out here, still pressing the mat away, the earth away with the fingertips and the palms. Press through the thumb, the wrists. We want to make sure that our elbows are locked here. Just allowing a nice fluid stretch. Drop the head. Allow the body to hang heavy here. Beautiful. Walk the hands back towards the feet. Wide-legged standing forward fold. So keep the feet spread wide as the mat. Chest comes on top of the thighs. Head, top of the head, crown of the head floats down towards the earth. Slowly begin to extend, straighten into the legs, rolling up one vertebrae at a time. Head always comes last. Open up the heart, the shoulders. Breathe. Close the eyes. And from here, we just begin to feel the earth supporting us. Take a deep breath in through the nose. Once again, out through the nose. Releasing anything that no longer serves us. The eyes are closed. We're just engaging the balls of the feet. Focusing the energy, grounding through the feet, sending the energy up through the crown of the head. Roll the shoulders back. Open up the heart. And just continue rolling the shoulders a few times here. And forward. Back to center. Just take a moment to notice how you feel as we walk to the top of our mat. Feet, we want to make sure are hip distance apart and parallel. Bring the hands to the hips. Open up the heart. Send the elbows back towards each other. Take a deep breath in and leave the right foot where it is and take a giant step back with the left. Look down and take a peek and see where you're at. You want to make sure the back foot is about 90 degrees and directly behind, heel to heel. You could step back just a little bit more, so walk your feet back. So we want to make a large lunge here. So we're just going to bend into the knees. I'm going to keep that knee right over the ankle, pressing the knee back towards the pinky toes. As we open up the heart, bringing the gaze over the front fingertips. And take a moment here just to breathe. Allow the body to adjust. Grounding into the feet, stretching through both fingertips here. And we're going to reach until you can't reach anymore and bring the elbow to the top of the knee. Open up towards the ceiling, so bring the gaze up, open up the heart. Still grounding in that back foot up through. Check that knee, make sure it's sending back towards the pinky toe. Fingertips are reaching up towards the ceiling. Breathe here. Once again, in through the nose, out through the nose. Close the eyes if you need to. Just engage with the energy in the body. Beautiful. Float all the way back up. Straighten into the knee. Heel toe forward. Bring the hands to the hips. And begin to roll forward one vertebrae at a time. Plant your hands down onto the mat. Drop the head. Bend into the elbows or the knees, wherever you need. And just breathe here. Walk the hands back inside the legs. Beautiful. Slowly come back up. Hands planted onto a block or the mat and just gently press into the earth. Bring the top of the head all the way up. So we're just opening up the heart center, pressing the shoulders back. Then we're going to walk the hands over to the left side and then opposite side. So back foot goes 90 degrees. Left foot comes up. And we're going to float all the way up, bend into that knee, press that knee back towards the pinky toe, open up the heart center here. Gaze comes over the top of the left fingertips now. Open up the heart, that shoulder back there, and breathe. Close the eyes if need. You're going to reach with that left fingers until you can't reach anymore. And then bring that elbow onto the knee. Open up the palm towards the front of the room. Reaching through those fingertips, bringing the gaze. So we're opening up from the belly, the rib cage, the chest here. Bringing the gaze all the way up towards those fingertips. Pinky toes are still pulling into that knee. And just breathe. Beautiful. Float all the way back up into your warrior. Bring the hands to the hips. Step back up. Let go of the palms. Close the eyes. Breathe. Beautiful. Send the arms all the way up, reaching through the aura. Palms touch. Hands come to heart center. Just take a moment here, feeling the energy of the earth gliding through the body as you begin to receive through the breath. Notice how you feel. Just honor your connection here. The space that you've created just simply through a few moments of practice. Gently float the eyes open and release the palms. From here, we're going to inhale, sweep the arms up over the aura. Exhale, swan dive down, sending the arms back. Feet are still engaged. Palms come to the ground, and then gently slide them up to your shins, flat back here. Exhale, forward fold once again. Inhale, sweep the arms all the way up. Hands come down to heart center. And we'll do that once again. So inhale, drop the arms, swinging the arms all the way up. Swan dive down, grounding into the toes, into the feet. Palms come to the earth. Relax the head down. Bend into the knees if you need to. Keep a flat back. Slide the hands to the shin. Straight here. Beautiful. Fold all the way back down. Plant the hands down to the earth. Step back into a plank. Our toes are going to press back here, but we're going to adjust ourselves so that the shoulders are directly over the wrists once again. Crown of the head comes to the front of the room, engaging the core back towards the spine, pressing back. Beautiful. Gently float the knees down, untuck the toes, and come down, keeping the elbows towards the sides. Heart is open here, pressing up. Just a few breaths here. And bring the gaze over the right shoulder. And then bring the gaze back to center and over the left. back to center. Press up and breathe. Beautiful. Tuck the toes. Press up, lift the hips up and back into downward dog. Take this downward dog a little bit wider this time, so as wide as the mat here. Go ahead and press the balls of the feet down to the earth, pressing the mat away with the palms, the fingers. Spread them wide, dropping the head. And just bringing the left knee over to the right elbow, bringing the gaze along with it. Little side body twist here in your plank. Press forward, make sure that the shoulders are over the wrist. Exhale, release, opposite side. Stretch it out. We're going to bring the right knee to the left elbow. Side body twist here. Adjust, make sure the shoulders are over the wrists. And release. Walk it out. Bring the knees down to the mat. Spread them as wide as the mat. Toes come together. Walk the hips down towards the balls of the feet, and then bring the fingertips towards the front of the mat as you bring the forehead to the earth and breathe. And let's take a moment here. Relax all the way down into the earth. Allowing the body to catch up. Notice how you're breathing. Once again, engage that long, deep breathing into the nose. Out through the nose. In through the nose. Out through the nose. And slowly walk the hands back, pressing up into a seated position. Bringing the knees together. We're going to tuck the toes here. Let's take a moment, close the eyes, release the palms. Nice stretch. Parts of the bodies we're not used to using. Roll the shoulders back, open up the heart, tuck the chin. And honor your body. Since uncomfortable, completely okay to untuck and just sit into Thunderbolt pose. And gently float the eyes open. I'm going to come into a seated position here. Let's bring the legs out in front of you. Engage the feet towards you, activating the energy in the spine, pressing the earth away. So open up the heart, staff pose. Beautiful. We're going to bend the left knee. Allow the left knee to come just outside the right knee here. Just notice how that feels for you. Straighten in the spine, open up the heart. Bring the right arm behind the tailbone. So we're opening up and lifting here. And just take a moment to notice how it feels. We don't want to engage too quickly. Just twist into the shoulder. And then when you're ready, bring the gaze over the shoulder and allow the twist. Beautiful. Come back to center. And from here, we're going to do the opposite side with the same leg. So we're going to bring the elbow into this knee, bringing the left arm all the way back behind the spine. Feel that twist here. Inhale, lift up, bring the gaze around. Engaging in that bottom leg, toes are pointing towards you. We're still breathing through the nose. Beautiful. Unwind. Shake it out. And then opposite sides. Well, we're going to bring the right knee outside the left. Spine is straight, lift up. Bring the right arm, grabbing. The left arm comes behind the spine. And we're just going to sit up straight here before we bring the gaze over. Your breaths. Slowly unwind and bring the left arm, hug it in deeply to the chest. Right arm comes behind the spine. Lift up, inhale, exhale, twist. Beautiful. Unwind. We'll roll down onto our backs. Just kind of feel the feet engaged into the mat. Bend into the knees, palms facing each other. Slowly roll down one vertebrae at a time. Let's do this slowly so we can feel the shaking, feel the engagement of the core. As we begin to roll down, take your time. Coming all the way down. Bring the right knee into the chest. And then we're going to take the right ankle and place it onto the left knee as it's still bent. Bring the left knee into the chest and wrap the arms just underneath the thigh, using that elbow to press the right knee away. Extend the left foot up towards the sky, engaging the toes back towards you. Shoulders are still down towards the mat. Hips and spine is still engaged with the earth. And use the breath to relax down here. Honoring your practice. Still notice how you feel. Continuing with the long breath. Beautiful. Bend into the left knee. Bring it back down towards the mat. Release the hands. Bring the right knee towards the chest. Squeeze it in just a moment. Left knee towards the chest. And then bring the left foot on top of the right knee. Bring the right knee up. Extend the foot towards the ceiling. Left elbow goes into that right thigh, pressing it out. Elbows are extended. Shoulders are down towards the mat. Spine is straight. Toes are coming towards you. That foot's reaching towards the sky while still engaging the spine into the earth. Bring the foot down towards the mat. Unlock. Bring the feet together. Send them close as you can towards your spine. Allow the knees to float open. The palms, you can place one on your heart and one on your belly. Shoulders are relaxed. Breath is relaxed. Let go of any tension, of any holding. Just allow the body to feel. Remember the breath, still long and deep. Allowing the earth to support you. The breath to uplift you. And life to engage. So we use this practice as our core representation of how we will handle anything that comes our way. Releasing anything that no longer serves us. Last breath here. And bring the palms down by the side. Extend one leg at a time out as wide as the mat. Let the feet flop tuck the shoulders under if it's comfortable for you. Close the eyes. And take a few moments just to rest. Bring gratitude in for yourself, for your practice today. Take as long as you need here, even after this practice is over. Just rest into your intention. Always gentle reminder to let go what is no longer serving you. Sweep into the aura, into your life, into your experience, everything that you are needing. When you're ready, bring your knees up and roll over onto the right side into fetal position. Let's take a breath here. Allow the energy to be renewed in the body. As you press yourself up to a seated position, still with the eyes closed, come into seated, spine is straight, chin is tucked. Just take this moment to thank yourself for your devotion to your practice, as I thank you for allowing me to guide us. Satnam.